You said earlier that many people are not very clear about their purpose in life.
Yeah.
And do you have some questions that you would suggest that one can ask himself or herself in order to define their purpose?
Yeah, no, for sure. So I would like to say that, one of the main reasons, people don't know their purpose is because most people never spend any time with themselves, right? So if I wanted to get to know you as a person, I would need to spend time with you, right? So if every week we went out and we had a cup of coffee for an hour, every Friday at lunch, just say at 3 o'clock, we had a cup of coffee for an hour. After a year, we'd get to know each other really well. You'd understand what makes me upset, you understand what makes me happy, what makes me cranky, right? And what bothers me, right? But the only way you can do that is by engaging with me and spending time with me. Most people never spend any time with themselves, right? People say to me, when I walk my dog, that's my alone time. I go like, no, that's walking the dog. People say like, oh, when I go to gym, when I go for my evening walk, or when I go to the gym, or when I go for a run, that's my alone time, that's my meditation, that's getting to know me. No, that's running. You're avoiding traffic, not stepping on dog poop on the sidewalk. That's what it is, right? Alone time is you sitting down in your apartment or in your home by yourself, no music, because music influences how you think then. No music, no podcast, no journal, no books. Your eyes are closed. You're either sitting on a chair. If you can't sit on the floor, you're sitting on the floor cross-legged. You close your eyes and you have a conversation with yourself. Now, what is the conversation you have? Well, the same conversation you would have if you wanted to get to know me. You would ask me like, oh, how long have you been living in New York? Do you like New York? Or was it like to live in the monastery? Initially, the conversations are very superficial, like what kind of food you like to eat, what kind of photographs you like to take. And then after like a month or so, they become much deeper and profound, right? And that's how you get to know your best friends. Same way, if you sat with yourself every day in the morning for 5 minutes and had a conversation with yourself, you'd start to get to know yourself really well. Now, most people say, oh, I don't have time. People can't spend 5 minutes with themselves. But then if your friend calls you up and say, can you get together for dinner? You say, oh, I can't do it this Thursday, but next Wednesday I'm free. So you go out with your friend for 2 hours for dinner. Do you know how many 5 minutes there are in 2 hours? There's 24, right? There's 24 5-minute slots in 2 hours. That means for 24 days, you can sit with yourself for 5 minutes if you skip the dinner. At the end of the day, it comes down to priorities and what we make time for, right? So the more time you spend with yourself, that's a good starting place to begin to discover what your purpose is. Really get to know you and ask questions. So what do I love? What do I want in this life? What do I want to say about my life at the end of my life? What am I passionate about? What do I care about? What really matters to me? Who really matters to me? Start asking yourself all these questions. As you do, you'll start to figure out more and more.